Hello, welcome back to Spider's Web. And it's another road too. And it's Wednesday afternoon, it's a road to my dad's. Yes, so just want to make sure the music is off before we carry on. Because I started the video, the engine was off, so there we go. Now, I'm on my own today because Ali's not feeling too good. She's got a bit of a sore throat and doesn't want to pass it on, so feels as though she's coming down with a bit of a cold. So she's staying at home. So I'm off on my way myself. Oh dear God. As I said in the last road too, I think it was the last road too, it was, yes, on Sunday when I was going to my dad's, that I've been offered a flat. It's a bit of a move, and I was waiting to hear from the council in regards to going viewing it. Well, I got a phone call this morning from them, and I have an appointment to go viewing the flat on next Wednesday morning at 9:30. Yeah, I'm going to be taking my tape measure. I want to make sure that the rooms are decent enough size that would work for us, because you know the rooms I've got in my flat now, they're not massive by any stretch of the imagination, but they're big enough just about to do what we want to do. To have a gaming table in there, to have the worktops round. Basically, we've got enough room there to run the Spider's Web, as well as have social evenings. I don't want to go to a flat that is smaller, where the rooms are smaller, where I don't feel as though I'd have enough room to have a table up, where I don't think I'd have enough room to be able to put the worktops round to partake in my hobbies and to keep the Spider's Webs going. So with that being said, I'm going in with an open mind. I'm not saying I'm not looking for problems as it is. All I'm doing is stating that these are the things I'm looking for. I'm looking for rooms that are bigger or adequate to what I need in a flat. And if it turns out that they're smaller, I'll have to refuse it. No matter how much I might like the place. That being said, however, if they are big enough and I'm happy with the flat itself, I have to tell them there and then that I'm happy with it and I would like the flat. I sign for it there and then, and I get the keys for it there and then. And I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 days to move in. For someone who has mobility issues and money problems and this, that and the other, no, not money problems, but has limited funds, this is a bit of a rush. Whether it's doable or not, I'm not sure. We have worked out that some of the smaller stuff we could actually take to Ali's, because she'll not be moving in straight away. Only the essentials will be going with us to the new flat. Obviously, bed, wardrobe, my clothes. What else? You know, basically the essentials: fridge, freezer, blah de blah de blah de blah de blah. Room making facilities, this, that, and t'other. So I'm hoping one way or the other that there'll be no issues. The main issue I can see is it being an sort of like having to go upstairs to get to the flat. It's a first floor flat. It's not a big issue at the moment, but thinking further down the line, I'm not saying if, I'm saying when my fibro gets way too, or when my fibro gets worse, unless they miraculously find a cure over the next few years, when my fibro gets worse, would I be able to manage to get up and down the stairs, or would I need to have, or would I need to move again into a ground floor property? I don't know. The biggest problem with Britain is that we have the smallest houses in Europe. We're only small island. England, Scotland and Wales comprise a very small island. There's a lot of space in the wilds, in the countries and countryside and that's what we need. But when it comes down to urban areas, I'm not just talking cities, I'm talking built up areas, villages and things like that, property is very, very small in Britain. I mean, I left when I was married originally. I was living in a 3-bedroomed house, and the living room was actually 12 foot square. My living room at the flat is it's more rectangular, but it's not. It's 12 foot by near enough 13 foot. It's not, I don't think it is 13. I think it's 12 point something, but I think it's more than 12 and a half foot. I cannot for the life of me remember. And the bedroom in the flat is bigger, as is the bathroom. The only thing that's small is the kitchen. But the issue is, as we said, it's a pain in the neck around there. You know, you're surrounded by bits of kids these days who are yelling and shouting and playing music incredibly loud, and I don't want to sound as though I'm an old fuddy-duddy, because when I play music I don't play it quiet, but I don't play it blasting, literally blasting out, so everybody in a mile radius can hear it. And then the smell of the exotic tobacco that you get as soon as you walk into the block where I live. I'm surrounded by druggies, alkies and just basic idiots. I think I've said this before, so I don't think I'm going over anything new, but it's the reason I want to get out of there. The only reason I want to get out of there. If I weren't surrounded by these people, I'd be happy in there. You know, the room's a decent size. I can get on with doing what I want to do. You know, that's the thing. But yeah, but I'm looking now to hopefully get somewhere else. And hopefully next week will be the one that I find that is going to replace where I am. And in a few weeks, Spiders will be coming from a different place altogether. I'm not saying that's what will happen. It would be nice if it happened. Then again, if it doesn't happen, I've not lost anything except a few minutes out of my day next Wednesday morning. You know? One of those things. But there we are. Now, over the next couple of days, I'm going to be quite busy. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I've got an abscess here, and I need to get that sorted out. And well, I've had an abscess there, a broken tooth that's got infected, and it needs to come out. So that's what's happening tomorrow. It's still So tomorrow I will have 1-2 class. It doesn't bother me. People know it, I don't do it now. I'm not vain. So that's what's happening tomorrow. On Friday, if all goes to plan, we're going over to Yorkshire, visiting Shelley B, who you've met before on the channel. We've done a couple of videos with her in the car. So we're going over there because she got married last year and she moved over to Yorkshire, got married while she was over there. She moved in with her fiance at first, and then they got married, and we're going back over. We're trying to get over as much as we can, to be honest, which isn't very often, but we got over there a few weeks ago, and we're going again, hopefully on Friday, and then Saturday afternoon I'm at the studio, so I'm not going to get much chance to get any painting done, unfortunately. I've just got to the stage where I've got down to the last mini out of the what do you call it, the Vampire Hunters box, and I just can't get for going with it, so hopefully I can find a little bit of time tonight. If not, it's going to be sometime probably in a fortnight, because we're going to be spending a bit of time packing things away, and already, just in case I do decide next Wednesday morning that flat is what I want. So things are going to be up in the air at the moment until I find out about this flat. I don't want to be moving everything or packing everything away and moving it over to ours. I still want to have stuff with me to hand so I can actually do things. As I said, everything's on hold at the moment, so one of those things. I just can't seem to get going this year at all. It's just issue after issue after issue with things. I think I mentioned it on Sunday when we did the Road 2 that I had to go to hospital for a chest infection. It's an outpatients hospital, it's not hospital. So you just basically go in, they take blood or do outpatients appointments. There's no beds in there or anything, it's just you go in, you come out again when you're finished. So I'm waiting to hear from them. They said it'll be 7 to 10 days when I get my results, so I have to wait for that. And then now I found a decent hospital, sorry, not a decent hospital, a decent doctor's surgery. You know, if all goes well next Wednesday morning, I'm going to have to look for another one, because the one I'll go to will be too far from where I am, so I'll be out of the district. I don't know, but as I say, I'm not going in the mindset that no, it's too much aggro moving. I'm going to go with the mindset, if it's right, it's right. If it isn't, I'm not taking it. You know, there's no point in looking for problems before you actually get there. I'm not doing that. I'm looking at it I'm looking at it with open eyes. I'm under no illusions that it's going to be perfect. I'm under no illusions it's going to be awful. I'm just under the illusion that it's a flat that I've been offered and I'm going to have a look at it. So that's where we're standing at the moment. So for the foreseeable future, they probably will only get like Road 2 videos, keeping you informed of what's going on. We might do some vlogging if we do get to move. We'll be doing some vlogging of the movement progress. know, sort of like the end of day vlogs that we did when I was in Scotland. You know, just being able to sit down and say, right, we've done this today, we've done that today, blah 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 blah. There again, I may be putting things to one side and saying, well, we didn't get to move, but we're going to carry on doing a little bit of bare basic stuff. We're just going to have to wait and see, as I am going to. So that's the way it's going. So be patient with us. Hopefully we can get things back up and running fairly soon. But again, the issue as always is out of my control. If I had time where I could get it done, I had the ability to get things done, they would be done. But unfortunately, I've had this issue with my chest and my cough, my breathing, and now the possibility of a move. And there's a new granddaughter as well, so I've been incredibly preoccupied with way too many things over the past few months, and haven't been able to give my all to the channel. Once we get settled, that will change. No matter what happens, Thursday and Friday I'm going to spend the time doing videos for the channel, which will be uploaded throughout the week. So that's the plan anyway. So Thursdays, Fridays, Ali, if I stay where I am, that is, Ali will be staying at her flat, and I will be able to just concentrate solely on videos. So I'll be doing painting videos, some solo gameplay videos. I still have to continue the Vampire Hunters gameplay videos. I know I did start them, but we had a bit of issue. But what I will be doing with that is I will be just doing it as one continual video. Just the first level, the introductory mission. I'll be doing that as one video, talking through in the first step what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and then after that it will just be explaining what's going on and reading the cards out and drawing the actions, that kind of thing. So don't be expecting anything incredibly detailed from that, so don't be expecting it to be stopped at any set point. What do you call it? That's the plan anyway. Things may change, you never know. But I want to get that done. Obviously I want to finish painting the minis first, and I also want to start off on other things. So there are a lot going on, as you can understand, that's going to stop me at the moment. But we'll know more about what's happening next Wednesday. Once I've been there, on the way to my dad's next Wednesday afternoon, I will be doing a video talking through what my thoughts are, and whether or not I've decided to take the flat, that kind of thing. And so you'll all know what's going on then. I don't know how long it's going to take before I get offered anywhere else, because it was quite a few weeks ago, if not months ago, that I actually applied for this one. I'd actually forgotten about it altogether. But you never know what's going to happen one day to the next with the council. So that's where I stand. But I'm now at my dad's, so I'm going to end the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully very soon I can get back to get the videos done, to getting regular videos uploaded, and you know, getting the channel back on course, because I really need to get going. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.